Yo, 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 what's going on, everyone? What up, what up? It's your girl, Miss DJ Hoodie, getting at you guys with the very first, I guess, clip of the year 2026. Today is January 1st, 2026. Oh my gosh, where did 2025 go? Alright, so I am here at work. If you guys didn't know, I got a not really like a 9 to 5, not so much as a W-2 anymore. They call it like a W-4 or something like that. But yeah, I got like a modern ass job. I am a in-store shopper at a grocery store, and I love my job. I shopped one order this morning, and it was only like 4 items, but like one of them is not gonna be available until 10 o'clock, so I had to put it back in the system, but I shopped everything else. And there's a customer that is on her way, and she wanted like a whole, I guess it's called a traditional whole bird or something. And that's not going to be available too until 10 o'clock, and the Instacart shopper is on their way here to pick up the items. So I couldn't hear my coworker about that. Yeah, he talks really low. He has a very, very deep voice, and he kind of mumbles. It's almost like he's talking to himself. So I'm just like, oh, okay. Oh, right. I need to start telling people I'm deaf in my left ear. I don't have my hearing aid. It needs to get repaired, and that was supposed to be like almost a year ago last year. So fuck. So yeah, that Instacart shopper is on their way, and hopefully the guy can deal with that, because I'm new and I'm not gonna know what the hell to do, and there are no orders for me to pick right now, so I'm just kicking it in the floral department. I'm here, and the time right now is 6:45 in the morning. I am here until 2 o'clock, so I'm taking like a break every 2 hours. So yeah, I think I'm good as far as like food goes. I did bring my protein bar and like a wafer bar, so I'm gonna have the wafer on my first break just to kind of keep me going. So yeah, I'm just waiting for orders, and I think there's only a few people. Let's see, there's only like 3 people. Oh no, he's leaving. I don't know where he's going. He's gonna leave me with the Instacart shopper. Oh no. But let's see. Yeah, there's 3 people that might be coming soon. We got the one Instacart shopper, we have one DoorDash, and then we have one yeah, this person was supposed to come yesterday. It says yesterday's order, but this one is she actually shopped here online. So, but yeah, we have a Instacart and DoorDash shopper, or not shopper, but what, picker upper. So yeah, I'm just chilling here right now. I would really hope that I could like get out some clips for the W-2. Yeah, and I would really like to start documenting like how many orders I do a day. This is like my 2nd week, I think. Yeah, my 2nd week here, and I'm still quite slow because I'm still trying to like learn the store and whatnot. And I would really like to start documenting how much I'm doing each day that I work. My hours I don't have full-time hours, really. Like, okay, like I work part-time, but I have like some days, like 1 or 2 days, I'll have like full-time hours, but like the next 2 days I'll have like part-time hours. So yeah, this manager guy is like coming, so I don't even think I can really be talking to you guys. I don't know, I feel so awkward around him. He was like, good morning, and I said good morning, and he was like, Happy New Year, and I was like, Happy New Year, yes, and we just got quiet. And I just took my cart and I went out. Yeah, I don't know what it is, like I don't know, I don't know. Yeah, I told my husband about him, like, yeah, I don't know, I just feel weird. He's weird. But okay, now it's saying that the DoorDash driver is on their way. So at first it was the Instacart one that was coming first. Now it's the DoorDash. So the DoorDash order is for Pat, and the Instacart order is for Elisa. Yeah, now it says Pat's gonna be here in about 5 minutes. So I think I'm gonna run in the back and start putting a cart together. I don't know how much items she has, but yeah, and Keela's order, I think I was the one that shopped that one. So yeah, I'm gonna see what's going on with Pat's order for the DoorDash. But yeah, I'm hoping that I can get the time to be able to, I guess, let you guys know, or I guess to document how much orders I'm taking. And of course the quantity and items are it varies, and the hours, it varies. So if I have like a 4-hour shift, like I'm probably only gonna take like 3, like I'll be able to pick up and complete 3 orders or something like that. But like I feel like I can do better. So yeah. Oh yeah, and my boss told me yesterday, and it made me really happy, and I could see that it made her really happy. But she was like, guess what, like for I guess the entire month, like the whole, like our department was like number 1 in like time getting like shopping for the customers' things and getting them out to the parking lot in a short amount of time, which is what we're supposed to be doing. So I thought that was awesome. Like I was like, yes, and she was like, I'm really proud of you. Like you just got here and you've been really hustling. You've been really like proving yourself. And I was like, wow, thanks. Like I was just so excited because she was excited, and that's ultimately what I wanted when I first started. And I just want to do a good job. And I really do love my job. Like I love talking to the customers and laughing with them and joking with them, and like, hearing their stories. Oh, there's Pat. I was supposed to go back there. All right. Let me go ahead and hand this off. Don't forget to add, rate, comment, subscribe, follow, and share, and I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Oh my gosh, I wish I would have recorded that conversation. Yeah, he's an older gentleman. His name's Richard. And I was like, what's your first initial? He's like, my first initial. And I was like, yeah. He's like, why do you need that? And I was like, to confirm it. And he was like, well, all right, my name is Richard. He was kind of snappy in the beginning, but I just kept talking to him. But yeah, I think he was a DoorDash driver. Yeah, he was a DoorDash. And he had to scan each label on the bags, and he was like, I have to do this again when I get to the customer. I was like, oh no. So yeah, and I was like, how was your new year? And he was like, oh, it's good. And I was like, oh, you didn't go too crazy? And he's like, well. So yeah, that was a good conversation. But the Instacart driver still says that they're on their way. So I think I'm going to go in the back and kind of see where Elisa's order is so that I can pull them really, really quick. So I will do that. And yeah, that seems like a good idea. Yeah, there's no orders coming in right now. So I keep refreshing it to see. But I'm going to go back there and see where Elisa's things are. And see, they have these little icons. Like, I don't know if it's like bags. Like maybe 7 bags. And then the icon is like a tote. And it says 3. So I think I'm going to try to figure out what those icons mean. And then I think, let's see, Keela's order, there's like a detergent icon and it says 1. So I'm thinking that's like a loose item. Loose item is like, it doesn't need a bag. Like it's like detergent or like a case of water or something. It doesn't need a bag. So I'm guessing that's what these things are. So, and I think the box or the tote, I think maybe that's like a frozen item. So I'm going to go back there and see Alyssa's order. And I'll let you guys know what I discover. So, BRB. Not much time has gone by. The time right now is 7:04. And yeah, the Instacart shopper did not come to pick up the items yet. So, I'm just waiting. And I was talking to one of my coworkers. I had no idea he was just a kid. Like, I had no idea. He was like, oh, I just turned, I think he said 18 or 19, something like that. And I was like, whoa, you're just a child. He's very tall and he's like very talkative. So nice, super helpful. He's a cool dude. And I was asking him, I said, you plan on going back to school? And he was like, yeah, I want to get into engineering, maybe for the National Guard or something like that. And he was like, it probably won't work out for me because I need medicine for my insomnia, and that's not a good thing to have. I was like, oh no. And I said, well, do you plan on staying here? And he was like, oh yeah, I really like it. So I know, I'm waiting too. But I have no idea what he's saying. Oh, that's awesome. I could just wash my hands here in the floral department. I didn't know that. That's cool. But what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know. The manager's seeing me on my phone and he's gonna think I'm talking to somebody else. Like, I'm making a recording. Like, I'm not tagging anybody. So, yeah, nobody's on their way. And when they say that they are, but I don't believe them. So, yeah. Yeah, just waiting. I don't know. I'm wondering if I should hit up the manager, the one that just saw me on the phone, and ask him if there's anything that I could do. But he'll probably tell me to like pull things forward on shelves or something, because that's what I had to do at the previous location that I did my training. So yeah, but oh my gosh, and I'm so excited too because I get to see my husband next week. Oh my gosh, I'm like so happy and so excited. And here at my job, they were selling these I think they're like 27 gallons of like containers, and they were like $10 each. And yesterday was the last day that they were like having this sale, and I snagged me 2 of them, so I'm really happy about that. I also bought like a cow plushie, and it has like a little hat and like a scarf. It's so cute. And that one was originally like $20, but I ended up getting it for $15, so that was cool. And then Rob wanted 2 things of cocoa powder. So I bought him 2 of them because in California they're like $15 each, and I got them for $6. So that's like a huge, like, half price. That's fucking crazy. So I'm very, very happy and proud of my purchases. So yes. And I have to say this because, you know, journalizing, but I've been wearing these super thick socks, and I don't know why I felt like I needed to with these work shoes that I got for the job. I don't know. I just don't know why I did that, but one of my toes on my left side has a fucking bruise, and I have to go to the what is this? The bata doctor, the foot doctor, and get my toenails clipped. And yeah, anyhow, oh shit, there's a job. 1 item. Let's see, what is this? Select Farms collard greens. Oh shit, I'm gonna go pick this. Yeah, I got 1 job. I got 1 pick, and it's for 1 item, so I'm gonna go do that. But hold on, you guys. So the item that they wanted is out of stock. That's crazy. So we give the customer like 1 minute to respond if they want like a different item. So I got like 15 seconds left, and yeah, if nothing, then I can go on to the next task if there's even a next task. So yeah, the guy just told me to mark it out of stock. So exit pick, and now we're back to 0. So okay, so another person got added to the arrivals list, so we still have the Instacart, still says they're on their way. And then we have a new one named Julie. She'll be here between 11 and 1. Yeah, Julie is a 3PL, which means like a third party. So it could be Uber. It's probably Uber. So yeah, nobody's here yet. There's nobody. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like my feet is getting tired, and I have a timer on. Well, not a timer, but an alarm of, yeah, I got 1 hour and 2 minutes before I go on my first break. So I'm quite happy about that, to be honest. So yeah. And what was I saying? I was excited for next week because I'm gonna see my husband, and I need to see what my schedule is for Saturday and Sunday. So my schedule comes out on Fridays, so I'm gonna check my schedule. What's today? I don't even know what today is. Oh, tomorrow I get my schedule. So today's Thursday, and I'm gonna check what my schedule is tomorrow and just try to I guess knock it out, and then I'll be able to take off down that way. So yeah, no work yet right now. But anyhow, I guess that's it. And if I get any order picking, or like if any arrivals come, then yeah, I will touch bases with you guys and document that. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go snag another cart so I can put it in the Doug room, that is the back room, or our back room, and just kind of be ready. Oh yeah, I was gonna see where Elisa's order is. Oh, I think I already did that, but I didn't document it. Okay, I will be right back. Yo, what's up? Yeah, there's like hardly anything, but I did one pick order. They wanted like 2 yogurt strawberry parfaits, one thing of pineapple slices, like 10 cans of cat food, but they only had 8, so they bought out the entire flavor. And then they wanted like 4 little jars of chicken and gravy baby food. What else did they want? They wanted Land O'Lakes butter and like 12 rolls of toilet paper. So I snagged those up pretty quickly. Quite proud of myself, actually. And I met a new co-worker. Yeah, she is so nice. And yeah, she sounds like she has a very big heart. So yeah, she's really, really nice. Yeah, there's like nobody in the store, which is crazy. Like last night I was working, and oh my gosh, it was so wild. Like they had we had like 70 to like 100 plus groceries to shop for, and everybody was trying to get it like a flash order. And flash order means like they want it within the hour of ordering it. And it's like, yeah, the fuck right. Like, I don't know, like everybody was doing their last minute shopping for New Year's, and it was just ridiculous. Like, I don't know. And one of my coworkers, I love her so much, she was getting like all stressed out, and I think she was the only one here last night. But I made sure that she was good before I left, so I actually stayed like an additional hour yesterday, more than I was supposed to. And my husband was like, yo, you might get in trouble for that because they don't want to pay people overtime. So I was like, oh my gosh. So I asked, I don't know who I asked, but I asked about that, and they were like, yeah, like you're not gonna get in trouble just if you stay over an hour. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that was kind of like weird. But I made sure that she was good before I took off. So yeah, the time right now is 7:45, and yeah, I got like another half an hour before I get to go on my break. So yeah, but yeah, and I feel like if the manager sees me sitting in there, he's gonna be like, you aren't doing nothing on the floor, like why do you feel like you can take a break? Like, because it's my break. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm eligible for a break. I don't know. It's just things like that. Like, I mean, I don't know I don't know these managers well enough to be like, oh, they're like this or like that. Like, they just kind of look like that. Like, that's just the whole role of a manager, in my opinion. Like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? And it's like, I'll tell you, but you also have to know as a role of a manager that everybody they're able to take their breaks. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't want to be like that, but like, okay, when can I take my break? Because right now I'm just literally like standing around. There's the coworker that I just met. Her name is Linda, wonderful woman. She's kind of standing around too. And like when I went to pick up the parfait, she was just like, oh my god, like I'm just dying to do something. And I was like, yeah, me too. And I just barely got this order. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna sit down. Like, I have problems with my legs and my feet, so you fucking can't tell me. You know what I mean? Like, again, I hate to be like that, but yo, we're entitled to breaks. So don't give me that shit. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna wait for this time to fly by. I'm kind of glad that, like, I don't know, like, I do enjoy doing what I'm doing, but like I'm also enjoying like not doing anything right now. And And this is what I prayed for. I prayed for an easy day, and it's an easy day, but I want the day to go by faster. So it's kind of looking like that, which is great. Like the time is just flying by. But yeah, we'll see what I get. And not only that, the person that I'm working with right now, like, I don't want him to be like, oh, she's just like doing nothing if I decide to go on my break and he doesn't. I'm starting to feel like these people that I'm working with, right now, they're like a lot younger than me. So this guy that I'm working with right now, I don't even know how old he is, and I don't know if I should ask. But they're fit. Like, they're fit for the job. Like, they're just up and running around, and they're crouching. I can't even crouch that well because my knees are all fucked up. But you know what I'm saying? Like, they're physically able. Like, they're not tired or whatever. Like, they can jump up and down on ladders and stuff. Like, and I'm not like that. Like, I was fucking dying yesterday, and I was telling my husband, because he wanted me to get him cocoa powder, and it's on the very, very top shelf, and I had to lug around this heavy ass ladder. And when I got there, I was like like trying to go up the ladder. And I was telling my husband, like, yeah, you better appreciate it, because I was dying at the end of my shift. So yeah, he thought that was pretty funny. But I thought it was funny too, but like not when and as I was doing it. Like, I'm just like, oh my god, this is bullshit. So, but anyhow, I'm gonna put you guys on hold, and I'm just gonna wait for orders. The Instacart order or driver is still not here, and it still says that they're on the way. I'm wondering if she just mashed it on accident, because I've done that before. Like I said that I was on my way, and I still had to like pick up like 2 other orders, and I mashed it on accident. So yeah, but that one is already in the cart. I think she has like 1 or 2 items in chilled, and then like 1 item in frozen. So I would just have to pull those out of the fridge and then throw them in a cart, and like, okay, here you go. And we don't have to take it to the parking lot. Like, they come into the store and pick it up, so that's nice. All right, let's see, the time right now is 7:50. Oh, and that guy has a walkie. I should get a walkie-talkie too. Alrighty, yeah, I will check in with you guys in a bit. Oh my gosh, people can be so annoying. So remember I told you guys about the cat food that I only picked 8 because there are only 8 available? Well, the same woman put in the same order, but for the 2 that she didn't get for the exact same item that is out of stock. So it says substitute an item of your choice, and she wanted the Purina Fancy Feast beef and chicken cat wet food. So I'm gonna go over there and see if there's anything that has chicken in it, and see if she'll like that. And I was supposed to go on my break, but I was like, you know what, like, let me knock out this order. And this is a batch order, and the guy wanted like a hot, like something hot from the deli, but we won't have anything in the hot section in the deli until like after 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. excuse me. So let me go see what I can find in the cat food aisle that has chicken in it. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Okay, so remember about the 60-second thing for the customer to let us know if that's the item that they accept. Yeah, I got like 30 seconds. But the one that I picked was the tender chicken and liver feast, and I got 2 of those. 15 seconds. Oh my god, so annoying. Okay, she didn't get back to me, so I'm about to stage it now, print out a label, and put this next to her order. Watch she not want to take it, because when people come to pick up their order, they'll be like, oh, I don't want this item, remove it. So we have to dig through all the bags just to pull out that 1 or 2 item. So yeah, I don't know, people are so picky. I don't know, like, especially like if they're not telling us any substitutions, then yeah, it's like we pick all of their things and then they're like, oh, I don't want it. And like the whole trouble of us trying to find the item and get it done in a efficient time. Yeah, and then all of a sudden at the end, I don't want it. Remove it. So, all right, I'm gonna go do this real quick. All right, I'm gonna go on my break since it's not that busy right now and I don't think he's gonna need me. So I'm gonna go to the break room and have my wafer bar and my ice, sparkling water. So yeah, BRB. Okay, change of plans. A customer arrived, so I'm going back. I didn't get that far, but I'm gonna pick up this order. Yo, what's up? So the time right now is 8:54 in the morning and I just got back from my break. And during my break, I was talking to my husband, and yeah, it was very much needed. So yeah, I had my wafer, and it was good. It was very much needed. Oh, excuse me. I go on my lunch break at 10:45, so like another like 2 hours from now. Yeah, so after work, I have to take my Amazon package back to UPS. I ordered like a keyboard and like a mouse, but like it was wireless and I was missing the USB chip thing to the keyboard. It wasn't in the keyboard where it's supposed to be. The mouse had it, but not the keyboard. So it kind of sucks because it's like all pretty and like kind of girly, right? And I had this keyboard like in my wish list for almost a year. And I was like, you know what? Like I have a little bit of extra spending money, so I want to try to snag it. And there was no USB with it, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, and after I drop that off, I'm gonna go home, have a nice quick shower, and probably have some good eats. I probably have to thaw out the chicken for tonight and tomorrow. I love my grilled chicken. Oh my gosh. I'm addicted. And probably just crochet. I'm currently working like on a blanket, and I was working on it yesterday, I think, like yesterday morning, and then I was like, I don't want to do this right now because I had so many ends to sew in, and I thought it wouldn't be a big deal because I'm using bulky yarn. So yeah, I just was like, I kind of want to do something else, something, you know, that's gonna keep me moving. So I might pick that up today. It's a baby blanket. Okay, I don't know if I should really make it a baby blanket because it is like blue toned, but I'm kind of thinking that it should be like a lap throw, like a lap blanket or a blanket for your lap. I know some of you guys are like, what the hell? Okay, enough about that. This is about the W-2, but yeah, I can't wait to get off of work. I really do hope that this day isn't gonna drag on, you know, because there's like not that much work. Let me see. So yeah, it was picking up, or not picking up, but it was going by faster. But right now it's like, I'm just hoping that it doesn't. Okay, my coworker is coming. Hold on just a sec. Yo, what's up? I am off of work and I'm heading to UPS to take back my Amazon package. Alright, so quite a few things happened. A little bit of gossip. Not really trying to get involved. I just hear it. I'm not really commenting on any said gossip. um but yeah, first of all, remember I was telling you guys about the wet canned cat food? Well, the woman, like I said, what I said would happen happened. She did not want the substitutions, and it's like, dude or ma'am, you don't have to put in the same order like 4 times, because that's literally what she's done. Like, she wasn't believing that we ran out, you know, like she took everything that was on the shelf. So yeah, that was just wild. She ended up not wanting it, and yeah, I had to pull it out of her bag. So I did that, and so there's this guy. I mean, I think I kind of mentioned him in the beginning, when I said like, yo, it's just me and my other coworker. Before he left at 10 o'clock this morning, he wrote a note, and he like stuck it like by our computer monitor. And I don't fuck with the computers, I just don't. And he left a note, and I took a picture of it too. He posted a note saying like, if anybody is you know, I can't remember, but it was along the lines of final warning, like, if any, like, stop putting stickers on things other than on bags and customer items or something like that. And I was like, I did not see that note. And honestly, like, I'm wondering if he was directing that towards me, because it was just me and him this morning. And I do put the stickers on the customers' items and bags, but I also stick the stickers on the handle of the shopping carts, because it's just easier for us all to see, right? And I was telling my other coworkers that just came in after he did, and I was like, if he had an issue with how I was doing stuff, I really wish he would have came to me and been like, you know what, like, can you not like put the stickers on the shopping cart handles? And then I would have been like, oh, okay, like, you know, I just thought it was like helpful, you know, like I would have said why I did it, you know what I mean? So one of my coworkers, she's an older lady. She was like, well, what the fuck is he gonna do if, you know, if we don't do it? Or like, if we do still continue to do it, like, what is he gonna do? He's not the manager. And I was like, he's not the manager? And she's like, no, the only one is, you know, this other woman. And I was like, dude, I thought he was the manager. And then there was this other woman too, and I was like, I thought she was a manager too. And she's like, no. And the reason why I just automatically think that these people are managers is because they're I don't want to say like they boss me around, but they're quite aggressive when telling me how to like do something, or like how something should be done, right? So I'm thinking like, oh, okay, like they're like the authorities, you know, like they're above me, you know what I'm saying? So I just wish that guy would have been like vocal. And I'm the type of person, like, I will ask, because I really don't mean anyone any harm. I'm not gonna try to beef with anyone. at a place of employment, especially one that I really enjoy, you know, like I'm not gonna fuck up my employment by having an attitude. Like, I'm just gonna ask. But you know, I haven't really decided if I'm going to ask, but you know, like just to like hey dude, like you can say things to me, like you can tell me if I'm doing anything wrong. So yeah, I thought that was like, you know, and that's what I told the ladies. I was like, yeah, it was just me and him here. And they were like, oh, it probably was directed towards you, because we were all confused as to like what he meant. But I took a picture of it. One of the women, she was like, yeah, you should probably like send this to our boss. And like, I mean, yeah, I kind of like, final warning, what? Like, I don't recall getting like a first warning. You know, nothing was said to me about it, but I can just only guess. You know, like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, this guy was, you know, directing it towards me, because I've seen how the other ladies like organize and, you know, like organize where things go, and they've done it in the way that I was doing it today when him and I were on the same shift. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was just like, okay. I don't feel no type of way about it. I just wish if it was about me that he would have been like, hey, you know, I kind of don't like, and this is another thing. The ladies that I work with, they were like, yeah, he's OCD, so don't take it personal. So it's like, so I have to dance around, you know, to make him comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't want to be like, nah, fuck that. But at the same time, it's like, well, again, if he would have told me, like, you know what, I have really bad OCD, and, you know, it kind of, it throws me off my flow, or, you know, like it really bothers me to where, like, I don't enjoy, or it just messes me up doing my job, then I would be like, okay, like, all right, you know, then I would not do it in front of him, you know, like after he leaves, I would just be like, all right, well, okay. I would have respected him, but if it is directed towards me, he didn't have enough respect for me to like say it to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know, dude. You know, but let me tell you, I have worked alongside him and this other guy who corrected me about like the schedules and stuff, and they say it so quick that I'm just like, what? Like, what are you saying? Like, how does this go? And it's like, you expect me to like get it like the first time that you're like flapping your gums at me, you know, like hella fast. Like, dude, I don't understand what the fuck you just said to me, and you expect me to get it the first time. You know, that guy, again, like, no shade, but like, it sounds like you're kind of throwing shade at me because I'm not understanding the, like no manager, well, except for like my boss, she's quite lenient, and she understands my diabetic, you know, things that happen with me. So like, she's pretty lenient. And what I told my husband is that, like, I'm not gonna take advantage of, you know, like, my health conditions to like get what I want, or to make my job go the way that I want. But like, she just understands that if I need to chill out, if I need to stop to get something to eat, that all I have to do is let her know. You know, while everybody has a problem with me going on a break because, you know, like I'm feeling fatigued, or, you know, because of said health issues, like, I guess it's just not for them. Like, you know, like, fuck it, mind your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all caught up. I'm not just gonna leave. Like, I always make sure that everybody's good before I leave. Like, oh, do you need me to do anything before I go on break? Or do you need me to do anything before I clock out? Like, they're not there to see that part of me, like, assisting. You know what I'm saying? Before I just take off. Like, they think that I'm just kicking it, you know? I mean, I don't know. Again, not trying to start no beef or nothing, but, like, yo, respect me enough to, like, say something to me. You know, like, we're here to help each other out, right? So, like, why are you acting like that towards me? Like, you want to low-key say something that it's me, but, like, without saying that it's me. Like, what? You know, I don't know. That's just... It's just fucking weird to me. Oh, shit. Is UPS closed today? I think it is closed, or maybe not. The lights are on. I don't know. I'm gonna have to see if they're open. I don't think they're open. Yeah, they're closed. Oh my gosh, I drove all this way. Okay, fine. I'll just go home then. So, go on. So, that's, I wouldn't really, like, call it drama, except for this other part. I didn't know that, there's, I don't know, I should probably make up, like, nicknames for my coworkers. But, there's a gentleman in the bakery department, and I guess he used to be a in-store shopper as well, but, I guess he injured himself, and he just wasn't able to like, you know, continuously walk around or whatever. And so, he talked, well, another thing too, it sounded like I probably misheard it, but, like, it sounded like he had a falling out with our boss. And that's when he was like, yo, like, I want to go to a different department. And they moved him. They were like, you know, and people are, and the girls, they were like, yeah, like, he's happier now. Like, he's just over there chilling. And, like, you know, he's there in the bakery all by himself sometimes. And, you know, he really, really likes it over there. So I was like, all right, cool, you know, like, but it just sounded like gossip, like, oh, yeah, like, they had a falling out, and he requested to move or whatever, and I'm like, oh, really? You know, and I got nothing to say about it, you know, because, you know, our boss, like, she's pretty cool and chill, like I said, and the dude in bakery, I talked to him a couple of times, and he's really cool. I actually spoke to him today, and he's off today. But he came into the break room, and, you know, we were all just talking in there. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's just wild. How things go in the workplace, and I just, you know, I just hope there's just gonna be, like, no gossip about me. Or, like, you know, whatever. I just gotta be careful on, like, who and what I'm saying to, like, you know, who, right? But so far, I really, really like my job. I love my job. I was talking to a woman today, and, yeah, she lives north, kind of going towards my village, my reservation. And, yeah, her poor husband, she's like, yeah, he has dementia. And I was like, oh no. And she's like, yeah, he fell like 5 times. And, yeah, I felt really bad. And I told her, I said, yeah, I'll be thinking about you and your husband. You know, you guys just take care. And she was like, oh, thank you so much. And, you know, she was such a sweet lady. Yeah, I met a lot of great people at my job. And, yeah, today was some day, to be honest. Yeah, today was some day. So I go back to work tomorrow, like around the same time, like 6 in the morning. So I'm hoping to knock it out like how I did this morning. And the thing that kind of sucks too is that I don't get a lunch. I thought I got lunch, but I guess like lunch only applies to those that have 8 hours, but I think I only get like 7.5 hours, so I wouldn't be able, like, I'm not qualified for lunch. I only get like 2 10-minute breaks, which is, in my opinion, bullshit. But you know, I just gotta follow the rules and all that, which is fine. I just get tired, you know, like my feet they just get sore, they ache. Trying really hard not to get a cramp when I'm walking around. So, yeah, and the thinner socks, they help a lot. So I'm not feeling like I'm like stubbing my toes because I'm wearing like thicker socks, you know. So anyway, I'm gonna go snag me something to eat. I forgot to take out the chicken this morning or last night. So, yeah, I'm gonna have some good eats right now. And I'm gonna chill, relax. I'm gonna crochet. And, yeah, I'll probably do like a art struggles episode on my crochet projects. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you all so much for coming to work with me. And, yeah, you guys, don't forget to add, rate, comment, subscribe, follow, and share. And I will check you guys in the next What It Do at Audie's W-2.